Hello, friends. Welcome to Bible Words. I'm Pastor Dave, your host. Thanks for tuning in as we consider a sensitive question about personal confrontation. How do I confront a friend with truth without losing my friend? You have to love this question as well as the person asking it because most of us are reluctant to share the last 10% of what needs to be said in these kinds of conversations. Certainly, this is a topic that is much easier to talk about than it is to practice within the real life demands of our personal friendships. And yet, maybe this is the ultimate test of real love. Solomon understood this when he wrote in Proverbs 27, "Faithful are the wounds of a friend, but deceitful are the kisses of an enemy." I think he's saying it's better to be told the truth and feel bad than to continue to be encouraged in a lie and feel good about it. Why? It's because, as Jesus said, knowing and following the truth is what brings us freedom in our personal lives. And this is the reason we're commanded to have these difficult kinds of conversations with those people that we love. In Galatians 6, the Apostle Paul wrote that, "Brother," he says, "even if anyone is caught in any trespass, you who are spiritual, restore such a one." So here's our Bible words blueprint for talking to a friend when life correction is needed. Here we find several keys that answer our question about how to do it. There's an old proverb that says, "Sow a thought, reap an action. Sow an action, reap a habit. Sow a habit, reap a character. And sow a character, reap a destiny." Paul, in writing to this church, is encouraging them to help someone change their destiny before it's too late by interrupting this sow-reaping process and cycle. He says if anyone is caught in any trespass, this indicates the individual has been snared by a sinful, destructive habit. Much more than simply reaping a sinful action. We've all been guilty of doing that. No, this individual has gone beyond that to a character-forming habit. The action repeatedly sowed has become a habit that's beginning to shape his or her character, so they're caught by the power of sin and will only lead to greater pain as it plays out to become their life destiny. So the first key is confirming that this degree of being caught has happened to this person before you confront and seek to correct. The second key is being the right person. He says, "You who are spiritual." This is one of those Matthew 7 moments where Jesus said, don't try taking the speck out of someone else's eye before taking the log out of your own eye. In other words, our life needs to be blameless in this area. Not sinless, or no one would qualify, but a consistent lifestyle, enough so that this person would hear what we're trying to tell them. Third key involves purpose. Why are you doing this? Paul says if our goal is anything other than restoration, you don't have the right one, so don't do it. You'll just make matters worse. It sounds, though, like the person asking our question does have this right goal in mind of restoration because they want to safeguard their friendship with this individual. The fourth key then moves beyond our motive to the manner of confrontation, where Paul says, in a spirit of gentleness, each one looking to yourself so that you too will be not tempted. See, the gentleness of words is normally a byproduct of a humble honesty of mind. Paul confirms this, saying that if you recognize your own vulnerability to sin, you'll realize that we're not better than or superior to our friend. We're just a teammate. We're just in life trenches with them trying to help, which is why Paul added these words to his instruction when he said, "Bear one another's burdens and thereby fulfill the law of Christ. For if anyone thinks he is something when he's nothing, he deceives himself." Accepting this truth about ourselves helps shape the words we use. Solomon wrote much about the practice and power of the words. In Proverbs 15, he said, "A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. The tongue of the wise makes knowledge acceptable, but the mouths of fools spout folly." So gentle words of genuine concern are always going to first ask a question and never accuse your friend. Share your concern with him or her, ask if it's true, and then go from there. Friends, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and share Bible words with your friends. Let me know if you have any further questions. I'd love to talk more about this discussion of sensitive topic of confrontation. We'll see you next week.